Is it really a good idea to make loads of TeslaBots? Or are we all going to die at the mechanical cold hands of the robots someday, as they all chant in unison,
"Please return to your homes. A curfew is in effect."
What a dystopian nightmare that sounds like. Can you imagine being told you can't go outside? During Tesla's recent Investor Day, Elon breezily remarked about the possible 1-to-1 ratio of humans and TeslaBots in the future. And if you're bad at maths, that's around 8 billion robots.
Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go.
You might think there's no chance that could ever happen. But think about it. In his own words, Elon has said, Tesla delivers the impossible, late. And with a track record of building reusable self-landing rockets and making the quickest cars in the world with the Model S Plaid, you'd have to be mad to bet against Elon. The next impossible task has been a long time coming, fully autonomous cars, something which casual observers do not realise how close Tesla is to achieving. But here's the point, TeslaBots will be running the same vision-based software as their autonomous car cousins. It's easy to imagine just how quickly things could progress in both robots and cars once autonomy is solved. A humanoid robot would be able to navigate around any factory, and indeed the world, with self-learning AI software, training neural networks, and their camera-based autopilot system, Tesla Vision. And the elephant in the room that no one seems to notice is what Tesla is doing with its bots could lead to artificial general intelligence, or AGI. And if you're unaware of what that means, AGI is a machine that can mimic human intelligence with the ability to think, understand, learn, and apply its intelligence to solve any problem, just as humans do. The worry is that with substantial progress, it could, accidentally result in human extinction or some other unrecoverable global catastrophe. Oh dear indeed. So it's not entirely without risk, but if any company is going to build 8 billion robots, I'm glad it's Tesla. I know, what a shocker, the Tesla addict supports Tesla, but here's why. Can you imagine an Alexa bot? I can't even get mine to shut up sometimes, let alone want it wandering around my house contemplating its very existence. Maybe the future dystopian uprising of the robots simply starts in an Amazon warehouse somewhere, where even for robots they have enough of the working conditions and revolt.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Get back to work.
Or you might prefer Microsoft bots, Google bots, or Meta bots. What could possibly go wrong with Mark Zuckerberg in charge of sentient robots? Why make Tesla bots humanoid? The world is built by humans for humans. So it seems pretty logical that legs might be a benefit to working on various tasks on a production line, or climb the odd step if necessary. A humanoid form simply makes the most sense for a general, multi-purpose robot to navigate our world. It will be rather ironic when they have to click on one of these for the first time.
Does not compute.
What?
TeslaBot statistics. For starters, it'll be friendly. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I'm glad they're not starting with the evil ones. It'll be 5'8", weigh 125 pounds, have a carrying capacity of 45 pounds, and be able to deadlift 150 pounds, and has a walking speed of 5 miles an hour. And as announced, you should easily be able to outrun it if necessary. Unless of course you happen to be very old, unable to run 5 miles an hour, or TeslaBots figure out how to use humans' earliest invention, the wheel. If you want to see more details about the TeslaBot, it's well worth watching the presentation, which I'll link in the description below. But don't go yet, I'm just getting started. The evolution of the TeslaBot. I believe there will be 6 phases of progress over the coming decade. Most people still think we're in phase 1, which is, that's embarrassing. I'm not even convinced that that's a robot. Oh, here's the first version. That looks a bit sketchy to say the least. Okay, they've come on a bit with their second attempt. Oh dear me, it's been wheeled off stage. A few months later. Oh, it can use tools, and it's walking, like it sat on a screwdriver, but yeah, that's an improvement. Oh, they've been breeding.
Life, finds a way.
Next will be phase 2, limited functionality in Tesla factories. At this point, TeslaBots might just be carrying out some repetitive, boring tasks along the production lines. As discussed at Tesla's Investor Day, people, or robots, will be assembling parts of vehicles in their new unboxed process way. As in 4 humanoids could each work around a section of the vehicle before its final assembly, removing the need to climb awkwardly inside the car's cabin to carry out tasks. This new manufacturing technique will make it far simpler for TeslaBots to work around. Phase 3. ultimate functionality in Tesla factories. They are now faster and more competent than the human workers. If you can't imagine this, just look at how many robot arms already exist in factories, and for decades now have been more capable than humans. Jesus Christ. Humans. They've been more capable than humans. Read the words! The good news for any long-term Tesla employee is that you'll probably be able to retire on your Tesla shares alone at this point. Not financial advice, do your own research, etc. But just imagining the value of Tesla when it reaches the point of not only building millions of cars a year, but having solved autonomy, built out its energy division, and is increasing the humanoids on this planet by a factor of 2. I digress. Phase 4. Normalised in factories worldwide. If robots can outperform humans, work longer, faster, be more precise and without salaries, why would businesses choose humans over robots? To me at least, this seems inevitable. Don't expect any sympathy from your employer. It's business and the harsh truth if you are dispensable. You've probably got a few years left yet though, but perhaps worth considering your options. People have always been afraid that technology will put them out of work. See the Luddites, for example, who used to smash up textile machinery for fear that technology was taking over. But history teaches us that technology creates new industries, new jobs, and more prosperity as a whole. Old sectors mutate and new industries emerge, so who knows what opportunities might come up. Perhaps this will spark an epic revolution in finding something to do in life that people actually enjoy, want to do, and is fulfilling. Something I've been relentlessly doing my whole life, with surprising success for a chap of my limited faculties. Just imagine then how helpful robots could become and what contributions to society they will make. Firefighters. Okay. Roofers? Dance teachers? Maybe security systems.
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Okay, just all-round helpful robots who will do anything you ask them.
Step up to red alert.
Sir, are you absolutely sure? It does mean changing the bulb.
Phase 5. Everybody wants one. A TeslaBot in every home. Imagine having an incredible chef. Someone to do all the chores, mow the grass, pop to the shops, take the bins out, paint and decorate your home, fix that leak, wash the windows, answer the door to Mormons, be your 24-hour home security system. In an optimistic scenario, a TeslaBot could be the most valuable, helpful product that ever existed. Oh, is that all? Just imagine how helpful it could be for looking after the elderly. Not just to do everything for them, but as companionship, to talk to, play games and reminisce, to have someone listen that doesn't get bored, someone without judgment. Like dogs, they don't care what mischief you get up to, neither will the bots. The perfect companions for when humans can't be there. Unlimited labour force, endless construction projects, TeslaBots building factories that make TeslaBots, hyperloops being built by robots, boring tunnels underground to solve traffic issues, TeslaBots building more hospitals, schools and sustainable energy systems for Earth. Anything else you can dream up? No? How about building those spaceship cities and a moon hotel and make a start on Mars if we really want to back up our species someday? The possibilities are endless and seem insane, but there's no reason in physics as to why this can't become reality. Technology will continue to refashion the human race, like it or not. Back to Earth then. Robophobia. No one walks around a factory floor terrified of all the mechanical arms that work tirelessly, but give them legs, freedom to roam and half a brain, and it's no wonder humans might feel a little uneasy. Where does this fear come from? Is it rational? Is it reasonable? What exactly are we afraid of? Well, if the robots can't understand our experiences, how can we be sure that they will know how to keep us safe? Robots lack this understanding, so we tend to feel quite rightly unnerved. The assumption that robots will one day take over the world and end humanity has been a strong narrative since TV and films began. We must remember, though, that stories like I, Robot and the Terminator films are just that, stories, science fiction, not science fact. Maybe the idea of evil robots will be looked back on and laughed at, like the Y2K virus of the year 2000. If you're too young to remember that, Y2K wasn't a sex jelly, but a genuine worry that computers were not going to cope and aeroplanes were going to fall from the skies, all because their clocks were not programmed to cope with a number change of such magnitude of going from the year 1999.
We didn't know what we didn't know.
I've got a revolver right now, but I wanted something more.
It's also the most popular.
The president appoints a crisis management expert to prevent a Y2K meltdown.
It seems silly now, but we should at least be considering potential problems like that before they occur. The most common fear is that robots will be weaponized and get in the wrong hands, and I've got no suggestion or warm words of hope to pretend this might not happen. Sorry. Moving on then. The dangers of artificial general intelligence, or AGI. The paperclip maximizer is a thought experiment that illustrates the risk that an artificial general intelligence may pose to human beings when programmed to pursue even seamlessly harmless goals, and the importance of incorporating machine ethics into artificial intelligence design. The scenario describes an advanced artificial intelligence tasked with manufacturing paperclips. Seems harmless enough, but if such a machine were not programmed to value human life, then given enough power over its environment, it would try to turn all matter in the universe, including human beings, into either paperclips or machines that manufacture paperclips. This illustrates the dangers of creating super intelligent machines without knowing how to safely program them to eliminate existential risk to human beings. The paperclip maximizer example illustrates the broad problem of managing powerful systems that lack human values.
One of us.
Oh, Jesus, Clippy, I knew you'd be the death of me someday. How to stop robots taking over the world and murdering everyone.
Kill all humans. Must kill all humans.
Bender, wake up!
I was having the most wonderful dream.
As we progress towards a future that is inevitably going to be populated by humanoid robots, we need to take serious steps in making sure those robots don't turn against us and remain our friends. And I think I've come up with a genius idea of how to prevent such a catastrophe. You ready for this? Don't put red light bulbs in them. You're welcome. I may have just saved humanity. So aside from that, it's down to software engineers working on artificial intelligence to make damn sure that robots remain nice to the humans, no matter how stupid we might seem to them. Yes, future robots, we know we're mostly stupid, unorganised, useless meatbags who certainly don't appear capable of looking after planet Earth, let alone ourselves, but give us a chance. We've only been evolving for a few million years, so we might need a little longer before we start acting like a capable, caring species. If you're appreciating my efforts here, please do like and subscribe to my channel. I'm doing my best to grow it, and I need nice people like you to subscribe to it. Thanks very much. Robots aren't humans, but programmers are. Robots are the products of designers, coders, engineers and technicians, all of whom are somewhat human. Emergency stop switches, halt buttons and other such systems ensure that safety will be inbuilt. If you don't know who Lex Friedman is, he's a scientist at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT. He works on robotics, artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles and human-robot interactions. Lex has been an advocate for humans and robot relationships to be based on friendship and love. Not that kind of love. Filthy. He advocates for the responsible and ethical use of AI and robotics to ensure that technology benefits society as a whole. What I'm really getting at is that a simpleton like me won't really understand what goes into building safe, trustworthy robots that cannot be hacked or won't suddenly come alive in a vengeful rage against humanity. The people working on this are far smarter than me and should perhaps be trusted a little more to solve this problem safely. Or maybe not, I really don't know. What do you think? Boston Dynamics. Other robots are missing a brain. They don't have the intelligence to fully navigate the world by themselves. They are programmed to simply carry out tasks, such as Boston Dynamics dancing robots. As great as this is, they'll never have the exquisite capabilities of a human dancing, will they? Okay, Boston Dynamics robots are pretty damn good, and most certainly the leaders in competent-looking robots. The inevitable TeslaBot future. The reason TeslaBots will be superior to any other robots comes down to Tesla's lead in software, batteries, manufacturing capabilities, and full self-walking. FSW. And yes, I did come up with that. No other company is in a position to either build robots on mass scale or have 9 billion miles of real-world autopilot data to call upon and train its neural networks and deploy that into its robots. Put simply, because Tesla has the most data, it has a huge advantage in developing human intelligent robots. Yet again, no one is even close to Tesla's leading software for robots. You just have to see beyond their rather primitive looks and basic functionality, for now. Will the emergence of AI, robots and autonomy assist in improving people's lives? Or will this be the beginning of the end? My plan for this video was a breezy 5-minute explanation of the TeslaBot, but as usual, I get carried away and it's taken me a whole week of thinking about writing, filming and editing it. Hi future me editing it. Hi. Did this video make any sense in the end? ChatGPT probably could have done a better job, to be honest. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, you're just going to have to rely on your personality and sense of humour, I guess. Hang on, there's someone at the door. Yeah, I was afraid you'd say that. What the hell was that? Future me? What's happening? Where are you? Don't fade to black, what's going on? Hello?